At the start of season 2, the New Year night scene is shown again. In the next scene, JJ and Kefir are together. Both of them are sharing very cute moments. As soon as the New Year countdown ends, Kefir wishes JJ Happy New Year and bends down to kiss her. The atmosphere between them becomes very romantic. The next morning, JJ wakes up, and when she looks at her uniform, all the romantic moments she spent with Kefir last night start playing in her mind. She tries to explain to herself that she should not think about these things, but the memories keep coming back again and again. She quickly starts getting ready so that her mind gets distracted. After that, Aunt comes and asks if she has taken any New Year resolution. JJ replies with a small smile, saying yes, everything is fine. Aunt then tells her that Yuri is waiting downstairs to pick her up. Hearing this, JJ gets a little surprised, but then she goes downstairs. As soon as she reaches downstairs, Yuri says good morning and starts picking up her bag, but JJ stops him. Then both of them leave for school. On the way, Yuri tells her that he came to pick her up because he wants to spend time together. Hearing this, JJ becomes confused inside. Meanwhile, Eris comes there and says that he himself will take JJ to school. A small argument starts between the two. In between, JJ says that she needs to talk to Yuri about something, so she will go with Yuri only. On the way, Yuri reminds JJ about their engagement. Hearing this, JJ gets shaken from inside. She is unable to say anything, and soon both of them reach school. Yuri notices that today JJ is very quiet. He asks if everything is fine. JJ smiles and says that she is fine. Then Yuri softly asks if she has talked to Angelo. JJ replies that not yet, she will do it at the right time. After that, Yuri clearly speaks his heart out. He says that he has shown the truth about his feelings and he has no regret about it. He also says that their engagement is already done and now he wants to live with the truth. Hearing this, JJ breaks from inside, but she does not show it. Yuri tells her that she does not need to say sorry. He says that he will wait for JJ even if it takes until his marriage. He believes that one day JJ will choose him only. Then he puts his ring on a chain and makes JJ wear it around her neck and tells her not to tell anyone. Otherwise there will be a problem in class. Before leaving, Yuri gives a light kiss on JJ's forehead. JJ becomes completely shy and confused. Yuri leaves, but he also looks very sad from inside because he truly feels something for JJ. Even after reaching school, Yuri keeps looking at her from far away. On the other hand, JJ keeps explaining to herself on the way that now she has to keep distance from Kefir and look only at Yuri. But as soon as she enters the school, suddenly Kefir comes and holds her hand, angrily asking if she has forgotten him. Kefir pushes JJ towards the wall and starts kissing her, and in a playful way says that he is crazy about her and was missing her lips a lot. JJ tries to stop him because she feels this is wrong, especially if Yuri finds out. He will think that JJ is cheating on him. But Kefir says how can this be called cheating when she is not in a relationship with anyone? Still, JJ pushes him back strongly and says this is not right. But instead of stopping, Kefir kisses her even more deeply. JJ herself becomes confused and gets lost in the moment. Suddenly, she remembers Yuri and realizes that she is doing something wrong. In panic, she lightly bites Kefir's lip, stops the kiss, and runs away from there. Kefir shouts from behind, asking what was all this and that he needs an answer. But JJ does not stop and reaches the classroom. Inside the class, everything looks normal, which gives JJ a little relief, thinking that her life is still the same as before. But deep inside, she is very troubled by the thought of Cheyen, who has suddenly disappeared, and she gets scared thinking whether he is fine or not. After some time, David and the other friends enter the class, and the atmosphere becomes light and fun again. At the same time, Kefir also comes in, but his lips are swollen. Everyone teases him and asks who hit him. Hearing this, JJ feels even more embarrassed. A little later, Yuri also comes into the class and directly sits next to JJ. Seeing this, Kefir feels intense jealousy in his heart and goes and sits on the other side of JJ. JJ thinks that everything is the same as before, but in reality, the condition of her heart has completely changed. Just then, the teacher enters the class and everyone sits in their places. The teacher starts talking about the new activities that will happen before graduation. The next day, everyone is busy preparing for their post-final exam retreat. JJ finds all this a little strange, because usually a retreat is not like this. Yuri tells her that this is not just a trip, but their final exam, and only if they pass it will they be able to graduate. Hearing this, JJ starts to worry, but Yuri assures her that she will definitely pass. Meanwhile, Watching all this, the jealousy in Kefir's heart keeps increasing, and he sits there silently. It is time to eat. Everyone stands in line and takes their food. JJ goes and sits at one plate, but Kefir insists and comes and sits there with her. Then he brings up the New Year night again and teases her, which makes JJ nervous, and she becomes quiet. Yuri comes and asks if everything is okay. JJ smiles and avoids the topic, then starts eating her food. Kefir again comes close to JJ and softly says that she is only hearing this. JJ gets angry, stands up, picks up her plate, and walks outside so that she does not disturb anyone. After that, she goes to the terrace, but she hears some noise coming from below. She goes to check and sees that Edrix is in extreme panic, as if he is having a panic attack. JJ panics and asks what happened, crying. Edrix says that he is angry at himself. He cannot tell the girl he loves, nor can he show his feeling. He feels like he is stuck in something. JJ explains to him that at least he knows whom he loves. Many people cannot even understand their own feelings. Finally, when JJ asks him to show the girl's picture, Edrix gives her his mobile. As soon as the picture zooms on the screen, it is revealed that the girl is Freya. Hearing that he likes Freya, JJ becomes shocked, but she takes a promise from Edrix that this matter will stay only between them. Later, when JJ comes back home, she gets shocked because there are many suitcases kept in the house. She goes inside and sees Cheyen and Aunt sitting and eating food. JJ angrily scolds Cheyen, asking why he was not answering his phone and left her worried. Then Cheyen explains that his brother wanted to send him to London, so he ran away from home and came to JJ's house. At first, JJ refuses, but Cheyen says that he has already taken permission from Angelo. Angelo also comes and explains everything. After that, JJ has no option left except to let him stay in the house. After some time, JJ tries to sleep, but Cheyen keeps singing continuously. The singing is so loud that JJ gets extremely angry. She shouts at him to stop and asks why he is making so much noise, asking if he wants to drive her crazy. The next morning, JJ comes downstairs and sees that Cheyen and Edrix are sitting together. As soon as JJ arrives, Edrix immediately gets up and leaves. JJ becomes suspicious that he said something to Cheyen, but Cheyen avoids the topic. JJ follows him till the class, and finally Cheyen asks him, "Is what Edrix said true?" Cheyen slowly tells her that Edrix said JJ would leave the section. "Are you really going to leave us?" Hearing this, JJ becomes shocked. At that moment, Kefir comes there and asks why both of them look so worried. Soon, everyone gathers there. Kefir does not like this at all and leaves the place in anger. JJ panics and tells Yuri to go quickly, saying that Kefir will hit Aerith. Yuri immediately runs after them. JJ shouts at everyone, saying she is not leaving the section, and she is not going anywhere, but no one listens to her. During this, a little blood comes out of Kefir's mouth. Then Yuri comes and shouts that Aerith has hit Kefir. The fight becomes very intense. Just then, JJ reaches there. As soon as she stands in between, some boys start saying wrong things about her. The boys of the section cannot tolerate this, and a bigger fight starts among everyone. At that moment, Kefir tells JJ to say in front of everyone that she is not leaving the section, and to say it right now. JJ nervously says yes, she is not going anywhere. Aerith says that this is her own decision and tells her to think carefully whether she will go with her father or not. On this, Kefir angrily says if he is blackmailing her, and says that he knows he always gets what he wants. Then he tells JJ not to worry, saying that he is also in contact with her father. In the next scene, JJ comes to the terrace. She has an ice pack in her hand because Kefir's lips were injured during the fight. JJ gives him the ice, but Kefir just keeps looking at her. Suddenly, JJ presses lightly on his injured lip. Kefir cries in pain and tells her to be careful because it hurt. JJ angrily says that she gets angry because he fights for her and tells him not to overdo it. Kefir immediately says sorry. JJ, surprised, says wow, you said sorry to me, and says she is in shock, asking him to say sorry again. Kefir replies that he apologized only to her. JJ jokingly says what will happen by apologizing only to her, a whole list can be made. But Kefir immediately refuses and says he will not apologize to anyone else because his feelings are only for her. JJ becomes a little nervous. As she steps back, Kefir suddenly holds her hand. Don't go. Please stay with me. JJ suddenly remembers that same night when she herself had said these exact words. At that very moment, Yuri comes there. Seeing both of them, he gives a strange smile and says that he will also fight for her. JJ gets stuck between the two, and suddenly the scene changes. In reality, All of this turns out to be JJ's dream. She wakes up in shock and says what kind of dream was this, and why did it feel so real? She immediately picks up her phone to check and starts thinking about Cheyen, wondering whether he has left or is still at home. When she looks around the room, Cheyen's bag is still there. Then she finds a note on a piece of paper saying that he is going and will be back soon. After reading this, JJ runs outside and says that the fool left without telling her and even took her bicycle, and now how will she go? At the same moment, a classmate comes from behind and says that someone is following her and tells her to quickly call Kefir. Just then, two men come with heavy iron rods and say that this is Kefir's girlfriend, and they try to kill her. During the fight, JJ gets injured. Her face changes completely, and she goes into shock. Meanwhile, in the class, everyone is worried because JJ has not arrived yet. Kefir hesitates and asks Yuri if he has contacted her. In a flashback, it is shown that Yuri already knew that Kefir liked JJ. Yuri says that he is already engaged to her, and still he will not step back. Kefir replies that this decision will be made by JJ, and if she tells him, then he will step back. Back in the prison, a boy comes and tells them that JJ's location is the hospital. Everyone starts searching, but in one room, only that same boy is standing. He explains that Rim's gang had come. They thought JJ was Kefir's girlfriend, so they came to catch her. He says it was good that David arrived, because that is how they were saved. David comes there, and Kefir scolds him, saying there is no need to act like a hero next time, and that he should inform him instead. After Kefir leaves, David receives a phone call where someone asks about JJ. David says he will handle it. He thinks that maybe this whole problem happened because of Kefir, but says it is fine and they will manage. He also talks about some secret plan. At the same time, JJ is sitting there worried when Kefir arrives. JJ starts crying and sits near him, calling his name. Kefir calms her down and tells her not to worry, saying that he is always there with her. He puts his jacket on her, then lifts her up and tells her to rest first. He carries JJ in his arms and takes her towards the hospital room, while Yuri stands far away and watches everything. The next day, a classroom scene is shown. As soon as they enter the room, the atmosphere completely changes. Suddenly, the entire room turns into a fighting arena. All the boys, in the name of teaching self-defense, try to outdo each other. Everyone starts showing their strength, as if they all want to impress her. Just then, Cheyen enters and directly tells JJ that whatever she just saw, she herself would never be able to do it. But immediately, Calix steps forward and challenges Cheyen. He says if it is so easy, then flip this book and show a karate move. Cheyen performs the move perfectly. JJ's eyes widen in shock because she never thought he could do that. Now it is Kefir's turn. He prepares her for training, but JJ keeps trying to ignore him again and again. She keeps saying that she can protect herself. At that moment, Yuri comes in between and starts teaching her how to turn back, how to defend herself, and how not to let anyone force their will on her. He challenges Kefir and even provokes him on purpose before leaving. After that, Kefir comes in front of her again. He shows her how a small hair weapon can actually be very useful in self-defense. He tells her to watch every movement of the opponent because only then can she understand their attack. He corrects her grip, fixes her standing posture, and teaches her to focus. JJ tries to trick him, but in a moment, Kefir pulls her into his arm. The whole class starts cheering loudly, but Yuri's face turns red with anger. Kefir tells her to trust her heart and learn how to scare the opponent. At that very moment, JJ hits him hard and pushes him back, but her mind becomes confused. Which self-defense style should she follow? Whom should she trust? Feeling anxious, JJ leaves with Cheyen. Just then, Yuri's message comes on her phone asking where she is. She becomes even more worried. Cheyen handles her and says that all this training is for her own good, so that she never gets hurt again. But when JJ teases him about girls, Cheyen suddenly becomes quiet. Calmly, Cheyen tells her that there was a time when he was deeply hurt. Isla had betrayed him, and at that time, Riki also did nothing. When JJ asks him why he did not take any step back then, Cheyen reveals the truth with a slight bitterness. He says that at that time, Kefir liked Isla, and that is why, even knowing everything, he chose to stay silent. He believed that if he did anything, the situation could become worse. JJ returns to the class and thanks Cheyen. Later, in the class, an argument starts between JJ and Mio. Both of them are stuck on the name of the same game. Mio insists that it is spoken one way, while JJ keeps correcting him. He calls it parkour, and JJ keeps saying no, it is Kepper. Both of them keep fighting non-stop. They keep arguing. Kefir tries to stop them and says not to fight like children, but both of them start arguing again. Suddenly, JJ says something strange without thinking. She immediately closes her lips, but it is already too late. The whole class goes silent. Everyone remembers the rule. Now Kefir has to kiss her. Kefir slowly comes closer to her. He bends down to kiss her in front of everyone. Yuri freezes on the spot, as if he cannot believe that this is really happening. JJ panics and pushes Kefir away. Soft whispers spread across the room. Everyone keeps looking at them. Meanwhile, the class is still arguing about the same topic. Someone gives their opinion. Someone defends the other side. Finally, JJ gets tired and stands up. She scolds them and says they should try to understand each other. But Yuri does not even look at her, as if she does not exist at all. The teacher gives an essay assignment, and the whole class groans. JJ starts distributing the papers. When she reaches Yuri, he clearly shows that he does not want to talk to her. She tries to explain and says they should talk about what happened, but Yuri replies coldly that nothing happened. Everyone starts writing. JJ throws a small paper note at Yuri, so he will talk. At first, Yuri ignores it. Then he is forced to reply. He writes that she should focus on the lesson, not on him. JJ becomes confused. She writes again, saying that she knows why he is angry, because of what happened with Kefir. She keeps sending notes again and again. Finally, Yuri sends one more note. Kefir sees everything. Jealousy and anger are clearly visible on his face. Just then, the teacher catches JJ passing notes and throws her out of the class. Everyone laughs, and she walks out alone, feeling sad. Suddenly, Yuri comes from behind. JJ is shocked. Yuri slowly smiles. JJ apologizes, saying that because of her, he got sent out of the class. Yuri says nothing is going to change. He says he only came to apologize and to sit with her. JJ is surprised because just a few minutes ago, he did not even want to talk. Now Yuri looks straight into her eyes and finally breaks his silence. He says he is not angry with her. He says he loves her and cannot control his feelings. He says she is his fiancée, even if the world does not know it. He admits that when he saw Kefir kissing her, a fire of jealousy burned inside him. He says maybe she does not love him, but she agreed to the engagement. Crying, he says he was not angry, he was scared. Scared of losing her. His voice trembles, and tears keep falling. JJ's heart melts. She steps forward, holds his hand, and gently hugs him. Before leaving, Yuri gives a light kiss on her cheek and walks away. JJ is left standing there in shock. Suddenly, Kefir comes there, filled with anger. He shouts and asks why Yuri was there. JJ gets scared and does not understand what is happening. Kefir says that she belongs only to him, and if Yuri comes near her again, it will not be good. He pushes her away and leaves. JJ starts trembling with fear. His anger reminds her of her old boyfriend. She never wanted to see that kind of anger again. She reaches home and sits quietly in her room. Cheyen is sitting calmly, eating ice cream, as if he has no worries in the world. JJ stays silent, lost in her thought. Finally, she starts talking. Cheyen suggests watching a movie. Both of them sit together. Just when they are about to start the movie, JJ stops and asks the question that has been eating her from inside. She asks if he has ever seen Kefir angry and what he looks like when he is angry. Cheyen answers without thinking. He says yes, he saw it once, and it was because of Yuri. He says he was there. Kefir beat Yuri so badly that no one could stop him. Cheyen says that when Kefir gets angry, no one goes near him. Whoever comes close gets hurt. JJ feels bad for Yuri, but Cheyen calls Yuri a coward. He says Yuri is scared of Kefir and sticks to him. He does nothing on his own. He tells JJ that she should stay away from Yuri. They start watching the movie, but suddenly Cheyen's stomach starts hurting because of the ice cream. JJ quickly takes him to the bathroom and waits outside. While looking around, she notices a folder on the laptop named Secret. Out of curiosity, she opens it, and what she sees makes her stop breathing. A video starts playing. On the screen, Kiko is shown being surrounded and beaten mercilessly. This was done because of Yuri and Kefir. It was punishment for going close to JJ at the party and putting her in danger. Everyone is hitting him again and again, laughing and enjoying it like it is a game. JJ keeps watching. Tears start flowing from her eye. Kefir looks the happiest, and Cheyen is recording everything. After some time, Cheyen comes back into the room. In just one look, he understands that JJ has seen the video. JJ asks him why they did this to Kiko. The whole day passes. She makes up her mind that now she will face everyone, even if they get angry. Cheyen reminds her what Kiko did to her, but JJ feels they went too far. Kiko was already punished that night and thrown out of the party. It was not necessary necessary to come back and break him like this. Cheyen says all this was done for her protection. He tries to stop her from finding out more, especially about Kefir. JJ pushes him away and angrily asks which hospital Kiko is in. After a long time, she finally decides to go meet him. In the hospital room, she sees Kiko. She says she only came to check on him. Kiko says that whatever happened to him was what he deserved. She should not feel bad for him. He apologizes and says that when she rejected him, his heart broke. But that does not justify what he did in any way. Still, he apologizes to her. JJ forgives him, but clearly tells him to never do anything like that again. Hearing this, Kiko feels relieved. When he finds out that she came alone, he becomes even calmer. Just then, Kefir's phone rings. Everyone is looking for her. Kiko sees this and understands how lucky JJ is. Everyone cares about her. Everyone is ready to fight for her. No one ever did that for Ella, never. Kiko tells her that he will stay in the hospital for 1 month. It will take 8 months for him to fully recover. After that, there will be physical therapy. He has been expelled from school. Freya has broken up with him. He laughs at himself and calls himself useless. Kiko also tells her that he and Freya have ended their relationship. He explains that after her boyfriend passed away, Freya changed and got involved with Kefir, Yuri, and Edrix. JJ returns to the classroom. Everyone starts shouting at her because they were very worried. Yuri says that she suddenly disappeared. She tries to avoid the questions and says she will explain everything later. Both Kefir and Yuri were very anxious. Everyone's eyes are fixed on her. She sits between the two of them. Her mind starts replaying everything related to Freya. Kefir, Yuri, and Aries come to her mind. How Freya always went to those three whenever she was in trouble. Now JJ starts paying attention to Edrix and carefully observes everyone around her. It becomes lunchtime. Everyone is eating. While talking to Kefir, she calls him crazy and then leaves with Cheyen. Cheyen threatens her, saying he will tell everyone that she went to meet Kiko. JJ warns him. Both of them know that Kiko cannot even walk now, and JJ believes that Cheyen is responsible for whatever happened to him. Cheyen says that he will tell Kefir for everything. Scared, JJ grabs him and drags him away from there. No one should find out anything, or everything will be ruined. Outside, JJ and Cheyen go to a place where they see Josh feeding a cat. The two of them start talking about cat. Josh recognizes both and warns them never to tell Kefir about the cat. Then he tells JJ to keep Kit and Mio's kiss a secret from Kefir. He is afraid that Kefir will get very angry. He only wants to protect his friend. They're his friend, and he wants them to be safe and stay together. Suddenly, the cat bites Cheyen and he panics, worrying that he might have gotten rabies. Yuri arrives there and, out of jealousy again, pulls Cheyen away from JJ. JJ realizes that both Kefir and Yuri feel jealous about Cheyen. They talk about why drama always happens around her. JJ laughs and walks away. JJ walks ahead and finds Kit standing alone. Kit explains his situation and says that he feels stuck between family problems and his own feelings. JJ encourages him, but Kit says that talking is easy. JJ is not in his place. He is deeply hurt inside. Then, in a slightly joking way, he says that he is going to kiss her and leans toward her. Just then, Mio arrives and misunderstands everything. He thinks that JJ gave permission. Edrix also comes and threatens that Kefir will find out everything. Angry, Mio moves toward JJ, thinking that she is the reason for all the trouble. He says that she makes everyone flirt with her and that she is no different from Ella. JJ immediately punches him, shocking everyone. JJ leaves with Edrix while Mio rubs his cheek. Edrix celebrates happily because now JJ knows how to protect and defend herself. Just then, she sees some photos of Freya in which Freya is with a new boy. Her heart sinks. Edrix tells her that Freya is now dating someone else. Then Mio comes again and apologizes for what he said earlier. JJ forgives him. He sits with them, and JJ takes care of him. They talk about Edrix, who is troubled because of a girl. JJ makes fun of it, without realizing that he is actually very sad. Falling in love is never easy. JJ notices that Kefir and Yuri are watching her. Both are following her and both deeply love her. Mio says that Kefir is greedy when it comes to girls, while Yuri is better, and if he were in JJ's place, he would choose Yuri. JJ feels that she truly likes Yuri, and that is why Kefir is fighting with him. She knows that Kit collapsed after his girlfriend died, and she feels sorry for him. But her thoughts scatter when she sees Yuri and Kefir walking toward her. She realizes that everyone who comes close to her always gets hurt. She looks at both Kefir and Yuri, thinking about all the things people have said about them. She looks at them and truly does not know whom to choose.